Perfect. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for having me again. I'm obviously thrilled. I know we had a short presentation a few weeks ago, maybe even a month ago now, kind of about Boomerang, but certainly wanted to circle back now that we've had actually seen some decent response from your team. We've had a few pop up each month, which has been great. And so part of this is to cover a couple things. So we actually went ahead and created an office account for you, which we talked about briefly last time, but we hadn't had it ready and set up at that point. So wasn't able to cover it fully, but certainly want to touch on that. But again, for those of you that haven't heard about Boomerang yet, certainly want to go over just the details of that as well. So since I have a little bit more time, typically when we have time to kind of dive in deep, I ask a couple questions just at the start, and obviously questions I don't need necessarily answers from you, but just kind of want you guys to be thinking about. And the first question is, do you think it's important to stay connected and in touch with your sphere? Clients you've worked with in the past, obviously, is that important to you? Second question is, assuming obviously most of you have said probably yes to that. The question is, what are you doing? Are you staying in touch with them? What are you sending? Is it texts? Is it phone calls? Is it emails? Are you mailing them things? And then the third question is, how frequent are you doing that, right? So are you doing it once a month? Are you doing it once every other month? What does that look like? And then the last question for that is, of the things that you're sending, think about what you are sending to them. Is it something of value? Is it something that your clients are going to keep? Are they going to remember you? Are they going to think about you? So again, all those types of things, I just kind of get your mind in the right mindset before we jump in here. But that kind of leads into Boomerang and what we do. So again, ultimately, we are here to help keep you guys top of mind, to help ultimately generate more repeat and referral business for you. And again, kind of comes down to that three basic simple formula for real estate. And that's ultimately having a database of people. And then as you build into that database, it's about staying in touch with them, relationship building, credibility. And then finally, when they actually reach out to you, it's ultimately up to you to provide great service, right? So fairly basic formula, but that doesn't mean it's a very easy thing to do because there's so many challenges out there. But again, this kind of goes to show you guys the importance of your sphere. And this was a study done by NAR a few years back where they basically looked at gross commission income for agents across the United States. And for those that were making $50,000 or less per year, you can see about 1/3 of their business came from repeat and referral. But as you get to the more successful agents, the ones that are really doing well with their business, making well over $150,000 a year, it's over 50% of their business is coming from repeat and referral. And if you think about it, it kind of goes back to that initial question of why is it so important to be in touch with your sphere is because you want them working for you, right? Ultimately, you're one person. There's only so much reaching out. There's only so much new business that you can be stirring up on your own. You want your sphere, who you have built credibility with, who you have built relationships with, working out there, referring you, recommending you. So again, as you continue to build that sphere, you can see it's going to increase your business. It's going to help you make more money over the long haul. But again, going back to those challenges, it's not easy, right? Whether you have a lack of time, you don't have enough money, or you don't have fresh ideas of things to send to them, stay in touch with them. And then first and foremost, it's the average person knows 12 different agents, right? So if you guys aren't the ones that are consistently staying in touch with your sphere, somebody else probably is. So it's so important. And ultimately, that's where we can come in and help you with that. A couple more quick studies I like to show, and this was done again by NAR, where they basically asked after closing, they asked the customers, would you use the same agent the next time around? And initially, the response was huge. 85 to 90% of people said absolutely or definitely they would use the same agent. But then when they circled back with them, when they were actually ready to buy or sell, it was only 17 to 23% of the people actually followed through and used that same person. So obviously there's a massive disconnect here. So what is that and why? And finally, the last stat, I'm not going to bore you guys too much with stats, but this, again, I think I've showed this the last time. This one is why. So you look at this and they basically pulled over 13,000 homes, Zillow did, and they asked, did you ever hear from your agent after closing? And 74% of people came back and said they heard nothing. They never heard a single thing from their agent, which again, for me is such a massive disconnect, right? You've already built this relationship. You've established a connection with somebody. Why wouldn't you continue to build that by even just sending one thing a month. And as you can see, 6% of people said they got one thing a month. And that to me is such a massive opportunity. If you guys are already doing something once a month, congratulations, because you are in the top 6% of the agents that are out there. But if you're not, what can you do to kind of take that next step to be building into your sphere? And ultimately, we can help you with that. So we provide an easy, turnkey, automatic solution for you. It's low cost, but high in value to help you guys stay in touch. And how we do that is we actually partner with local businesses, whether it's restaurants, entertainment venues, things in your area, and we secure these high value offers that we put on postcards and we send out to your clients once a month. So as you can see, a ton of different partners we work with here. These are some more national brands, but we certainly love local brands as well. And as we're continuing to kind of establish ourselves in the Boise market, we are running into those more local places that really resonate with your clients. So certainly always looking for that kind of cool place. But again, we always are looking to secure the highest value offer that we can. And I think I pointed last time, Loveland Ski Area out here in Denver, we did a buy one, get one for a free lift ticket, which was a $90 value. So again, we are not limited on the value. We're always trying to up the game and give your clients as much value as possible. And what's really cool is most of the time when your clients are receiving these cards, they're assuming that you're the one that's paying for the value of what you're giving them. So it even raises the bar a little bit more. And they're like, wow, this is a really cool thing. Thank you so much for sending this to me. But as you can see, there's a ton of different offers that we do, whether it's free meals, whether it's tickets to zoos or home and garden shows, ski lift tickets. We do free rounds of golf, car washes, all kinds of different things. We try to do a variety as we, try to make sure there's something for everyone. But every card that goes out comes compliments of your name and your company name. So again, very personalized to you on the front. When you flip the card to the back, we have the offer on the top left, and then we have a section where you upload your photo, all your information. Again, on the top right, we can put your company logo. We also have a place for a tagline or a call to action or whatever that may be. That's something that you can, again, use to really make the card your own, make it special to you. Even write a funny dad joke or something like that. We have a lot of agents that will do that as well. So again, whatever is personal for you and your clients, that's really going to make the most impact is what you put in that tagline area. For specific to Boise, we just passed the deadline for the May offer. So anybody that's signing up now, we'd be looking towards June. So our deadline is always the 20th of the month for the following month's offer. So our next deadline, it will be May 20th, and that would be for the June offer. We're doing a free appetizer at Outback. And then as you can see, moving forward to July, we will be doing a free menu item at Twisted Sugar, which is we've actually run this offer in some other areas, have been super popular with clients. So very excited about kind of the upcoming cards / offers that we're going to be sending in your area. But again, I'd certainly check out our website. We have a ton of testimonials. We always say this is probably the only marketing that people are actually going to call and thank you for. And we say that because we hear it from agents all the time. Again, ton of testimonials, but I definitely want to play one for you because I think this speaks to a lot of what we're talking about.
It has become the backbone of my touches to all my clients and my prospects. It just makes it easy. It's like set and forget and then get results. And there's not much in the industry that they try to sell to us that actually has that kind of effect. Hey, my name is Brandon Griffin. I'm with the Impact team at Your Castle. When I first signed up for Boomerang, instead of just putting the names for everybody, I put the name and some fun little moniker that was maybe an inside joke with all my clients. I probably had a dozen different clients take pictures of the funny little moniker on the coupon and put it out on social media. I typically am not very good at generating content, but when my happy customers do for me, it's just an added bonus. The cheaper alternative for newer agents to reach out to a lot of people all at once, it's all email based, right? But the thing is as soon as someone hits one button, you're gone. I love that Boomerang provides a second modality, like another way to keep in contact. It's in the mail, and it's one of the only things you get in the mail that you're excited to see. Bill, junk, coupon, smiling face, and it goes on the fridge. I mean, it's advertising that you don't even have to try for.
So again, for me, I love that because he brings up a lot of different points. One is, it's a set it and forget it, which I think is so key for agents. You guys are so busy. This is an easy way for you to provide a ton of value. The other one that he touched on, which we actually get questions quite a bit, is digital versus direct mail. And what's the importance and why aren't we offering digital? But we have a lot of stats that prove that we strongly believe direct mail is the way to go. So direct mail has a 30 times greater response rate than email. And I think that goes to just, if you think about how many emails you guys are getting every day, you wake up in your inbox and what do? You swipe, 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 right? Delete it. You're not even looking at these things. So, but again, when you're getting something physical in the mail, you're actually walking to your mailbox, you're holding it, you're seeing it. Even if you walk it straight to the trash, right? You're holding it, you're seeing your name, you're really going to remember who this is from. So again, the response rate's much greater. The ability to recall a brand is much greater from direct mail. And I love this one too, because again, I think we know this, but when you see it here, it's really impactful. Average person receives 847 business emails per week, which is crazy. 54 text messages, but only 9 marketing mail pieces. So again, if you're looking to stand out, you're looking to be not lost in the shuffle, direct mail is the way to go. And again, not just marketing mail pieces, but marketing mail pieces with high value that your clients can actually go out and use. So signing up. Now, again, as Colby mentioned when we first started, a lot of you guys have been going through the process of just going to our website, signing up for your own account, going through it takes about 10 minutes. It's a really easy process. However, what we have done is we've already created accounts for all of you. So we created an office account for Homes of Idaho. So you don't need to go to Boomerang because we already have an account set up for you. So what you need to do is actually reach out to Riley, and she actually has a username and a password already set. So we're trying to make this as easy as possible for you guys. So if you reach out to her, she'll give you the login information. You can jump in. And again, a lot of the information that we're required is already put in there for you. So there's just a few more things that you would have to do. And that would be obviously upload your database of people, probably upload your photo, and then put in billing information. So again, super, super easy. So that 10-minute process that we're, typically on average taking to sign up for a normal account is probably going to take you about 5 minutes. So if you guys just come ready when you do that with your database in an Excel document, it'll import right into your account. Super, super easy. And then once you've done that, you'll be able to see a card, a proof of your card right on the spot. So you'll be able to make sure your photo and all the information that you have on the card looks the way you want it to, approve it, and then literally you don't touch it again unless you want to. So that's how easy it is. It's streamlined. So we're going out, we're securing the offers, we're finding the business partners to work with, we're doing the artwork. You don't have to worry about any of that. We automatically do that. And then every month it will just roll over. So again, unless you call us to say, hey, I don't want to send this month, or hey, I need to update my contacts, you can just sit back and we send them once a month to give your clients something really cool to go out and use, but then obviously keeping you top of mind with them as well. So very, very streamlined process. Now pricing, again, low cost. So if you guys are mailing once a month, it's only 87 cents a card, and that's inclusive of postage. It goes directly to your clients. We do have an every other month option as well. So again, monthly, 12 touches a year, bi-monthly, 6 touches a year. So if you're only doing 6 a year, it's a little bit more expensive at 97 cents a card, but again, still under $1, very, very affordable. And then we do have a minimum of 50. So again, if you're doing monthly and you're mailing just our minimum of 50, that's only $43.50 for you guys to give it a try, send some offers out, see the kind of response you get. So again, that's kind of a nice way to give it a try if you're a little bit on the fence. And then last underneath that, you'll also see that we have an unmailed version of the card. And what this is, it's kind of a fun way where you can either, again, use it as a way to try it out, or even if you're currently using us, it's a way to add additional value to what you're already doing. And the unmailed card, same offer, but instead of mailing it directly to your clients, we bulk ship however many of those that you order directly to you. So say you're mailing out to 100 clients, but you want to get 20 more on hand, you can use those for open houses. You could use those for putting in, listing packets, pre-listing packets. You could just use it as your networking, keep them in your car. It's kind of like having a business card, but then with extra value on it when you're meeting new clients. Things, again, that they're going to see, they're going to remember, they're going to be excited about, to go out and use. So, excuse me. So yeah, it's another way to help grow your sphere. We actually have some agents will use those unmailed cards, and they'll take videos of themselves holding it on their Facebook or their Instagram. And they'll ask, hey, I have this really cool offer I'm going to be sending out this month. I have other offers like this that I'm going to be sending every month. Would you like to be included as part of my mailing list? And if so, send me your address. So again, it's a really cool way to use these to help grow your sphere, to help build into that. Like we went back to the very beginning, how important it is for you to stay in touch, to provide value for your clients so that they are referring you and telling other people to work with you. So again, real quick, those are the only fees you're going to incur. There's no setup fees. There's no design fees. We don't lock you into a contract. So it really is month to month if you want it to be. Obviously, the whole goal is to set it and forget it and just use it and see the value, but certainly you're not locked into it. And then the other cool thing is that we actually geocode all of our offers. So based on your client's zip code, again, in Boise, we only have currently one offer going, but if you have clients outside of Boise in other areas where we have current offers going, you could put them on your list and they will automatically get a card with an offer that's near to them, but it'll have all your information on it. So again, a great way to stay connected locally, but nationally as well if you do have those additional clients. So just in summary, Boomerang, again, it's easy, it's automated, it's inexpensive, but high in value. And that's the key, is going back to what we said at the beginning. What are you sending? Is it memorable stuff? Is it things that clients are going to want and use? And ultimately, it's convenient and flexible for you. So a really, really unique way to stay connected. So lastly, I just want to show you our market coverage because, again, we are growing. We've added probably 3 or 4 new markets over the past few months. Obviously, Boise is where we currently are, but certainly, as I mentioned, we geocode these offers. So if you have clients in any of these other states that we have current dots, you definitely could look into that. Or if you know other people in other states, certainly we are expanding, continuing to provide value for agents, but definitely check out our map on our website. You can kind of dive in a little bit deeper to see the specific markets. So that is the quick overview. Again, I think the key here is really driving home the fact that we already have accounts set up for you. And as Colby and I have been working together to really provide this value for your company, we're just trying to make it as easy as possible. So if you guys are interested and you haven't signed up yet, reach out to Riley, because again, she will provide you with your login and password that's already done. You'll log into that. You'll see all the information we've already input for you. There'll just be a few other things that you guys would have to fill out, and then you'd be ready to go. So again, at this point, we're looking at May 20th would be our next deadline for the June offer. I would love to get more of you guys signed up. Certainly, I'm happy to answer any questions now if we have more time, or if there's any that we can go over now. But feel free to reach out to me as well, mark@boomerangdm.com, or my cell is listed there as well. Would love to sit down and walk you through the process or anything else that you may need. So I guess at this point, I would open it up for questions if there are any. I'm going to stop sharing my screen real quick. Is there anything else that anybody had questions on or was confused about? Oh, I see one in the chat here. Hold on one second. If we have a restaurant we would like to offer, yes. So if you guys have business partners or clients that own restaurants, absolutely send them our way. It's a tremendous way for you guys to also kind of provide additional value for your clients and help drive business for their business. We love that, especially if it's local. We know you guys know best of what's going to really resonate with your clients. So absolutely, if you have connections with people, send them our way. We will reach out to them, see if we can put together a month that works for them as well to be on featured on a card. Anything else? Cool. Well, if not, guys, I really appreciate your time. Again, highly recommend checking it out. If there's other questions, reach out to me, mark@boomerangdm.com. Happy to chat with you one-on-one, but certainly appreciate your time today and would love to get you guys going. So thank you, guys.